There are a lot of strange phenomena through the vast tapestry of folklore, especially in Japanese folklore. From tricky kitsune to the tempers of powerful okigami to the 100 Demon Night Parade. And today we're taking another trip there, to that deep well of folkloric richness, the Hashihime. The story of the Hashihime is one of a scorned lover and her quest for revenge, even if it meant giving up her humanity. A long time ago, there was a young woman who fell in love with a man she believed that she could trust, and she had the utmost adoration for. And they married. Everything was wonderful. The pair moved from their small village to Kyoto, and her husband even got a new job within the city. While it made her happy that he was working, he was spending a lot of long days away from home, and it begun to worry her, as any woman would say. However, like so many stories before, after, and even today, those were not long hours of hard work, more like long nights of hard living alongside a mistress. This revelation crushed the honest woman and drove her manic. Every night, she would climb Mount Kurama slopes and visit the Kifune shrine there, where there was a river goddess enshrined, Takao Okami. And every night, she would enter the shrine and pray. She would pray for strength, pray to get her revenge, even if it meant becoming an Oni. After a week of this, the woman was greeted one night by a priest on her way to the shrine. The priest, having been told, either by a dream or a vision from Takao Okami herself, spoke on how to achieve the woman's wish of revenge. She was to return home and decorate herself in the form of an Oni. When she returned home, she splattered herself with vermilion paint along her throat, face, chest, and arms. She donned a deep red kimono, and she tied her hair up in the shape of horns. She adorned her head after with a crown made from a brazier, and with small sticks dipped in pine resin to be lit as torches, and added 2 such torches to her mouth. Even without a transformation, this was a fearsome visage, one of burning flame and massive, imposing size. However, things would only get worse for her. You see, once dressed and styled in this manner, she was told to go and enter the Uji River, and over the course of 21 days, her transformation would be completed, and she could achieve her revenge. Following this, night after night for 21 days, 3 weeks, she arose from the waters, as if the fire transformed, a burning Oni, adorned with flaming torches and bearing a great limb as a club. Then, as the storm wind blows, she arrived at the home of her husband, and where he stayed with his mistress, and she ripped it apart with her newfound strength. Yet, as she came to her husband, with eyes burning like coals and voice ready to share her hatred, she realized something. These bodies that were in bed, they were not bodies at all, but straw dolls, fakes that had been placed there in an attempt to get her anger to fade. Behind one of the few standing walls, her husband stayed with his mistress, shuddering in fear. He had received omens in his dreams of a monster coming to slay him, and was given preventative measures by a powerful diviner, Abe no Saime, because even the great spiritualist did not know if he could beat this Oni in battle. Unfortunately for her, though, the spiritualist was also there, and after a struggle, she found herself bested, but ultimately not killed. Instead, battered, yet still on her feet, she looked to her husband and his lover and spoke. "You must understand, my hatred will never end. Somewhere, somehow, we will meet again." And with those words, as if embers from a fireplace, she vanished in a cindery mist. If they did meet again, that is unknown. But her form, supposedly, still lingers. She guards that which is called to her, a mamorigami of bridges and boundaries, protecting travelers so long as they pay her proper homage. It was a common superstition for a while, for those that crossed the Uji Bridge to only speak kindly of the bridge, especially if they were engaged or wedded. For if they did not, the Oni of the river, the burning princess of Uji Bridge, the Hashihime, would place a curse on them. As always, thanks for watching. Stay hydrated and be good people.